all flights to and from Iran have been cancelled. The airspace has been completely shut. Clearly, the larger sort of message to read here is that Iran is anticipating some sort of a retaliatory attack from Israel, given the fact that that of course it's a very sensitive situation and very sensitive timing as well, and it has been a week of massive escalations as far as West Asia is concerned. First, of course, Iran's attack at Israel, which Israel says caused no devastation or no loss of human life. But of course, Israel has vowed retaliation. Israel has said that we will go after anything and everything that is against territorial integrity of Israel. But what we have seen in the past 1 year has been absolutely devastating. The human cost, the humanitarian cost, the economic cost, of course, all of that is absolutely unimaginable. But before I bring in Mohammad Ghazali, who will be joining us live from Lebanon, NDTV has been reporting from the war epicenter. Before I bring in him, let me introduce Dr. Shubhada Chaudhary, founder Middle East Insights platform. She is a very authoritative voice on the West Asia crisis. Dr. Chaudhary, really appreciate your time here on NDTV. This is a very critical time for the West Asia war. What we have seen in the past 1 year has been absolutely devastating. But in your reading, what lies ahead? Tomorrow is the 1 year quote-unquote anniversary of the war. Iran has shut its airspace as well. What do you think will happen next?
Thank you so much, first of all, for calling me. What I have received information so far is that in the Israeli civil society, there are fears that tomorrow IDF is going to attack Iran. Now, a couple of things that we don't really discuss. Today, 6th of October is also very important because it marks 51st anniversary of Yom Kippur War, when Syria and Egypt had attacked on Israel. Golda Meir was then the prime minister, and at that time also the Israeli soldiers were taken as hostages by both Egypt and Syria, around 1,300 of them. But within 5 months, these hostages were released by the negotiation of the Israeli Prime Minister and then US President Nixon, Secretary General Henry Kissinger. Second, the binary that we often think about between Iran and Israel. Let me tell you about 1980s, when we had the 1979, the revolution took place in Iran. The Khomeini government took in power. But in 1980 to 88, Iran and Iraq were both involved in an 8-year-old war. Now what happened? During the Reagan administration, US used Israel to give shipments to Iran to fund the Contra rebels in Nicaragua. Israel was, in a multifaceted way, in diplomatic negotiations with the same theocratic government which right now it is standing against. Now, what has happened today? There has been a militant attack at Beersheba, at the bus station, at the shopping mall. One of the women border security members, her name is Shira Shaya. She has been killed. As far as I know, 2 more border security forces of Israel, they are in critical, very critical condition right now as we speak.
Absolutely. And just reflecting also, Dr. Chaudhary, on what's happened in the past 1 year. I mean, the kind of devastation that we've seen in West Asia, what's happened in Gaza is absolutely unspeakable. The loss of life, the loss of property, of course, entire generations being wiped out as far as Gaza is concerned. It has been a really devastating war.
Yes, there is a domicide, scholasticide, a genocide which is going on in Gaza. More than 42,000 people have been killed. Maximum of them are children. We don't know the official figures yet because there's no way to, validate facts in this kind of necropolitics.
Dr. Chaudhary, stay on.